Aquarius and Virgo, hello, welcome to an Aquarius experience. I'll be doing a connection spread for Aquarius and Virgo. This is also for the highest good of the relationship. Could be friends, family, love interest, work. Overall, we have the Four of Wands. So that's a beautiful card. There's a lot of stability here. There's maybe some sturdiness in the foundation of what you guys have going. Aquarius, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like there's some waiting happening. You've put in some effort. You have planted your seeds. You have watched them grow. However, the fruit has yet to be harvested. It might not be ready yet. So it's just a lot of waiting here. And there's some impatience as well. Your challenge, you have the Ten of Cups. So there is a problem with your love situation, your family, your home. And it seems like maybe that is what you're waiting to experience, that Ten of Cups. You've put in the effort here and you're still kind of just feeling challenged to experience all those filled cups. For Virgo, they have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a good energy to be in because it means that you are at the moment finding a good balance between your masculine and your feminine. And that helps with the maturity level that you are currently experiencing. For your challenge, however, Virgo, you have the King of Wands. So you have the King of Cups, which is a great energy to be in. But if you are having if you have a King of Cups in your challenge, then that means that you're feeling kind of like a lack of passion at the moment. So you have a good maturity level as far as emotional regulation and kind of just like being emotionally aware. However, because you're emotionally aware, you are now becoming aware of some kind of passion that you're lacking. And it could be in the relationship, it could be with work, it could be with some kind of love interest. It doesn't have to be with Aquarius. There's some kind of lack of energy. Lack of passion here and desire. Or the desires and the passion that you do feel or experiencing are kind of shut out. So mutually, the two of you have the Chariot. So there is an energy coming in. You guys are both communicating. You both are coming towards each other. You are showing up for each other, which is great. I'm also getting like the sense of duality, that both of you are experiencing this duality within yourselves, and you're coming in with each other. It's like you guys are communicating the dualities that you're experiencing. Because the Four of Wands energy paired with the Chariot Tells me that there's some good communication happening. And maybe even you guys have some transparency that's going on here. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. The advice is the Devil. So there could be some codependency here. There's some karmic lessons maybe that need to be learned. There's just some entanglement here. Maybe the attachment that you have to this, towards this Ten of Cups, and what it is that it should be looking like. Like you have an attachment to what your happily ever after looks like. So the advice here is to be aware of it. Be aware of your attachment to your happily ever after and what that looks like. The control, okay? So also your sense of controlling how that looks, how it feels, how it should be. And that's probably where the anxiety is coming from, that waiting, that impatience. For Virgo, advice for Virgo. We have a lot that came out. I'll do what I can to see what I get from that. Okay, it's not too hard actually. Seven of Cups, you have a lot of options, Virgo. You have a commitment that's on the table. You have also your independence that is also on the table. And then this King of Swords energy is kind of just like you taking on the wisdom. You have 3 cups, 3 kings, Virgo. The only one missing is the Pentacles, okay. But you have the 9 of Pentacles. So you're self-sufficient, which is one of your options. There's also commitment here, which is one of your options. There is kind of using your own wisdom to make a determination on where it is that you want to go. But there's a lack of passion towards making the decision. So are you going to use your wisdom and make the choice? Are you going to resort to hyper independence? Are you going to resort to choosing, what's the opposite of independence? Codependence? A commitment, a codependent relationship. I wouldn't say codependence. That seems negative. Joining forces with someone. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and Virgo is not feeling very passionate about making this decision. They can't tell up from down right now, night from day. And this is the advice. So the advice is to be cognizant of the lack of passion you have towards making any action. It's almost as if you just want to work on your emotional stability. So I'm feeling like the reason why you have this lack of passion is because you feel like you've just grabbed a hold of yourself and gotten down to being able to sustain a grounded emotional stability. And if you were to go forward and make a decision, then that could just like put this in an uproar and rattle you emotionally. So that's why you're kind of not doing anything. And Aquarius is impatient about something. So whether this relationship is a love relationship, Aquarius is growing impatient about Virgo's lack of movement. And Aquarius wants their happily ever after, but they're pretty attached to what it is that they think that it should look like. Okay. You have the Four of Wands, so I mean, there's good stability here, and there's family dynamic. There could be a marriage, there could be a partnership, something within the home and the family. So the immediate future that popped out right away is this Tower. So something's gonna happen. Something is going to hit the fan. And unfortunately, Virgo is not going to continue being able to just be stagnant with what it is that they want to do moving forward with themselves or in the relationship. However, you still have this Chariot coming in, so both of you are coming towards each other. Let's see, how many cups are here? You have 10 of cups, but in their challenge. I am not saying, I'm not sure that this is a love relationship. I want to say that it might be a friendship or a work relationship where both of you are showing up, but that's about it. You're showing up. There's no action. And that's probably what's going to cause the Tower moment, because Aquarius is quite impatient with this. And Virgo is not budging on making a decision. Okay. If you've gotten anything from this, I hope that it's helped. Until next time, thank you.